They met at a quiet cafe, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee filling the air, a soothing backdrop to their conversation. Barbara Jean, still radiating health and vitality, looked at Reba expectantly. "So, what's up, Reba? You wanted to talk?" Her new confidence made her more direct, less prone to small talk. Reba took a sip of her latte, gathering her thoughts. "Barbara Jean, I wanted to apologize again for how I acted, for the whole spying thing. It was wrong, and it came from a place of my own stuff." She met Barbara Jean's gaze directly, an act of vulnerability that felt both terrifying and liberating. Barbara Jean waved a dismissive hand. "Oh, Reba, it's fine. We all get a little crazy sometimes, especially when we're feeling insecure." She paused, then added, a mischievous glint in her eye. And honestly, the new pretty comment was pretty funny. Her ability to laugh at herself and at the situation was one of her most endearing qualities. Reba smiled, a genuine warmth spreading through her. "And you look amazing, Barbara Jean. Truly." The compliment felt genuine, unburdened by the envy that had clouded her judgment before. Barbara Jean beamed, a blush creeping up her neck. "Thank you, Reba. That means a lot coming from you." Her gratitude was heartfelt, a testament to the enduring power of their friendship. "But," Reba continued, her voice softening, "I also wanted to talk to you about Brock." Barbara Jean's smile faltered slightly, her eyes, which had been so bright moments before, now clouded with a flicker of apprehension. "Brock, what about him?" "He's struggling a little," Reba explained gently. "With all the changes, he loves you, Barbara Jean, always has. But he feels a little disconnected sometimes, like he's not sure how to fit into this new version of your life." Reba chose her words carefully, trying to convey Brock's feelings without placing blame. Barbara Jean looked down at her coffee cup, stirring it thoughtfully. Her usual effervescence dimmed, replaced by a rare moment of introspection. "I know, I've sensed it. I've been so focused on myself, on this journey. I haven't really thought about how it's affecting him." Her voice was laced with a rare vulnerability, a flicker of the old Barbara Jean who was always eager to please, always seeking harmony. "It's a big thing, what you've done," Reba acknowledged, "and it's natural to be absorbed in it. But relationships require constant nurturing, and sometimes, when one person changes so dramatically, the other person needs a little extra reassurance, a little extra effort to bridge the gap." Reba's words were born of experience, of understanding the delicate dance of long-term relationships. Barbara Jean looked up, her eyes wide with understanding, a slow nod, a profound realization. "So, what do I do?" Reba offered a small smile. "Talk to him. Really talk to him. Ask him how he's feeling. Tell him you still need him, even if it's in different ways now. Find new ways to connect. New shared activities that aren't just about the gym." She was offering not just advice, but a roadmap for reconnection. Barbara Jean nodded slowly, a thoughtful expression on her face. "You're right. I've been so caught up in my own world. I haven't really seen his." She reached across the table and squeezed Reba's hand. "Thank you, Reba, for everything. For being honest, even when it's hard." Her grip was firm, a silent promise of renewed trust. Reba squeezed her hand back, a sense of peace settling over her. The bridges were being built, slowly. Not just between Brock and Barbara Jean, but between Reba and Barbara Jean. A friendship that had weathered betrayals and transformations, and was now, perhaps, stronger for it. It was a testament to the resilience of human connection, to the power of forgiveness and understanding. As they finished their coffee, Reba felt a lightness she hadn't experienced in weeks. The weight of her own insecurities had lessened, replaced by a quiet satisfaction in being able to help, to connect, to truly be a friend. She realized that her own new pretty wasn't about a slim waist or toned legs, but about the strength of her spirit, the depth of her empathy, and the unwavering power of her connections. And that, she realized, was a beauty that would never fade. It was a beauty that transcended the fleeting trends of physical appearance, a beauty that was truly timeless. Chapter 10. New Foundations. Enduring Love. Barbara Jean took Reba's advice to heart. That evening, she approached Brock, not with her usual effervescent energy, but with a quiet sincerity that immediately disarmed him. They sat on the couch, the television off, a rare moment of stillness in their often boisterous home. The silence was not awkward, but expectant, charged with a new kind of intimacy. "Brooke," she began, her voice soft, her gaze meeting his directly. "Reba and I talked today, and she made me realize I haven't been paying enough attention to you, to us." Brock looked at her, surprised. His usual defensiveness was absent, replaced by a cautious hope. "What are you talking about, honey?" "My journey, my weight loss. It's been a huge thing for me," Barbara Jean explained, choosing her words carefully, trying to articulate the whirlwind of emotions she had experienced. "And I've been so focused on it and feeling good about myself that I haven't really considered how it's affecting you, how it's affecting our marriage." She reached for his hand, intertwining their fingers, a gesture of profound connection. Reba said, "You feel disconnected, and I'm so sorry if I've made you feel that way." Brock's eyes softened. He squeezed her hand, a wave of relief washing over him. "It's just, you've changed so much, Barbara Jean, and I'm proud of you. I really am, but sometimes it feels like I don't know who you are anymore, and I miss the old us." His voice was tinged with a nostalgic longing, a raw honesty that touched Barbara Jean's heart. Barbara Jean nodded, tears welling in her eyes. "I know. I miss parts of the old us, but we can build a new us, Brock. A healthier us in every way. We just have to talk about it and find new ways to connect." Her words were a promise, a commitment to rebuilding their relationship on a stronger, more honest foundation. They talked for hours that night, long after everyone else in the house had gone to bed. They talked about their fears, their hopes, their insecurities. Brock admitted his jealousy of Jordan, his fear of losing her now that she had options, his unspoken anxiety about his own aging body. Barbara Jean confessed her own fear that if she ever gained the weight back, he would stop loving her, a deep-seated insecurity that had fueled her relentless pursuit of fitness. They spoke of the subtle shifts in their intimacy, the unspoken expectations, and the need to rediscover each other, not as the people they once were, but as the people they were becoming. It wasn't a magic fix, but it was a beginning, a foundation built on honesty and renewed commitment. They started scheduling regular date nights again, not just dinners out, but evenings dedicated to talking, to really listening to each other, to sharing their dreams and fears. They even tried a cooking class together, choosing healthy recipes, laughing at their culinary mishaps. It wasn't the same as sharing a whole pizza, but it was a new shared experience, a new way to build memories, a new ritual of connection. Meanwhile, Reba found her own path. Inspired by Cheyenne's art class and Barbara Jean's journey, she decided to explore a long-dormant passion. She had always loved to tell stories, to spin narratives from the everyday chaos of her life, to capture the humor and heartache of human existence. She enrolled in an online creative writing course, starting with short stories, then slowly, tentatively, beginning to outline a novel. Her novel wasn't about weight loss or romantic, but about the resilience of women, the complexities of family, and the enduring power of friendship. It was a story deeply rooted in her own experiences, yet universal in its themes. Her writing became her sanctuary, a place where she could explore her own emotions, process her experiences, and find her voice. It was a challenging, often frustrating, process, filled with moments of self-doubt and creative blocks, but it was also incredibly fulfilling. She found a new kind of power walk in the quiet hours spent at her desk, her fingers flying across the keyboard, her mind alight with ideas, her spirit soaring with the joy of creation. She was building a world, brick by imaginative brick, and in doing so, she was rebuilding herself. Cheyenne, thriving in her art class, began to sell some of her paintings at local craft fairs. Her work, a vibrant blend of abstract expressionism and whimsical realism, found an appreciative audience. She discovered a confidence that had nothing to do with her physical appearance, a deep-seated pride in her creative abilities. Van, true to his word, remained her steadfast supporter, her loudest cheerleader, ensuring she never forgot her inherent worth, reminding her daily of the beautiful soul he saw within her. One sunny Saturday morning, the whole family gathered in Reba's kitchen. Barbara Jean was making a surprisingly delicious, healthy frittata, her movements light and purposeful, a testament to her newfound culinary skills. Brock, looking more relaxed than Reba had seen him in months, was expertly flipping pancakes for the kids, a familiar domestic scene that felt both comforting and new. Cheyenne was sketching in a corner, her latest canvas propped up against the wall, a serene concentration on her face, while Van helped Jake with his homework. their heads bent together in quiet camaraderie. Reba watched them all, a warm glow spreading through her chest. The house, once a battleground of wills and insecurities, now felt like a haven of acceptance and growth. The new Pretty wasn't just Barbara Jean's anymore. It was a collective spirit, a celebration of individual journeys and shared connections, a testament to the power of love and understanding. Barbara Jean caught Reba's eye and smiled, a genuine, unburdened smile. "You know, Reba," she said, her voice soft, a hint of her old mischievousness in her eyes, "I still think you should try Jordan. Not for the weight loss, but for the confidence. He's really good at helping you find your inner strength." Reba chuckled, shaking her head. "Maybe one day, Barbara Jean. But right now, I think I'm finding my strength in other places." She gestured vaguely towards her office, where her laptop sat waiting, a half-written chapter calling to her, a world of stories waiting to be told. Barbara Jean nodded, understanding. "That's even better. Whatever makes you feel new pretty." Reba smiled. Yes, she thought, her own kind of new pretty. A beauty born not of external transformation, but of internal growth, of self, and of the enduring love and chaos of her extraordinary family. The journey was far from over, but the foundations were stronger than ever, ready to support whatever new beginnings lay ahead. The novel, as Reba envisioned it, would be a testament to this truth, that love, in all its messy, complicated forms, was the ultimate power smoothie, nourishing the soul and strengthening the spirit, one chapter at a time. And as she looked at her family, laughing and living and growing, she knew she had an endless supply of stories to tell, a lifetime of love to capture in words.